crashing into me. Drown me in your lies, and there's no way to breathe. And my walls will keep you down. I am safe without the sound of you around. It's getting colder, and I'm the storm that's taking over.
Tags, he is the hero. Bienvenue. Oh dear, show the back to Ambition. Oh no, he received a shot, now he's a one shot. Oh dear, oh dear. Nievny, can he survive? It's the $1 million question now, can he survive? He race. Oh my god. Oh no, he found a whoopsie! He found a no! Oh no! Good evening everyone, we are back with the Blitz Premier Cup, the last day of the group stage. We're going to begin with Dinos vs APA, and then APA vs RA1D, and finally ending with Raccoon vs VE1L. Group stage format, the games are played in the single round robin series, best of 7, 10 teams there tonight. The final day, tonight's matches is going to be a little bit flexible. So, straightly speaking, the matches aren't going to begin at 8, 9, and 10 in the Central European Summertime. The second match can start as early as 8:45, and the third matches can start as early as 9:30. So be careful of that. If you want to take a break in between the matches, then you need to be careful to arrive back earlier than it's supposed to be. So here is the here is the schedule for tonight. A lot of games are going to be streamed. We have Airy on VE1L vs Serenity, CARNA vs HSOP, and APA vs Serenity. Fujits on Raid vs HSOP, AQVA vs Raccoon, and HSOP vs AQVA. Hello, Cacao. Juicy's on Raccoon vs CARNA, BPS vs VE1L, and Raid vs CARNA. With Rolling with BPS vs AQVA, Serenity vs Dinos, and Dinos vs BPS. And Rolling should have some of the most important matches to stream tonight, I must say. Some good matches between the top 4 and also for his stream. Meanwhile, there are some streams in the mix that will be very important, especially Raccoon vs VE1L and Dinos vs Raccoon vs VE1L, and also Raccoon vs Raccoon vs VE1L will be very important for the top 8, and I'll be streaming that at the very last. Dinos vs APA vs RA1D before that. The maps for tonight the first matches will be Oasis Palms, Winter Marinovka, Naval Frontier, and Yukon. The second match is Faust, Normandy, Fort Despair, and Camp Steer. The final set of maps would be Desert Sands, Winter Marinovka, Vineyards, and Mayan Ruins. Yesterday's the results of yesterday, not a lot of tiebreakers, but quite some 4-0s. I'm not sure we are seeing some of them tonight, but RA1D was very strong last night, losing none of the games, none of the matches. But you will never know. But we look at the table right now. The top 4 currently is RA1D, AQVA, Serenity, and CARNA, and that could change that could change easily if Dinos, BPS, and VE1L all have a good night. Meanwhile, Raccoon, under the deduction, they are still in the running for the top 8, but they are in some sort of trouble. They need to be better than AP. They need to win more matches than APA have to tonight. At least APA, if they won one match, Raccoon has a lot of trouble. They will be in loads and loads of trouble. And HSOP basically are pretty much out of this. Winning none, but they have already got 12 wins, so still pretty impressive, indeed. And we're going to begin with Dinos vs APA. This is the lineup with Dinos having players from a combination of Souls and Turks. With APA, you can remember most of them from the Winter Season's APA, and also some of them are from Phoenix. And both of these clans are allied clans, and they're pretty much under the same alliance. So these two clans share players from time to time, especially for their professional team. And this is the lineup for the next matches. I might going to announce later, but RA1D have a lot of roster changes. Particularly 3 of their main players left RA1D at the end of the winter season. But this lineup, it's a good lineup for RA1D. They've so far performed a lot better than during the winter season, and we can see RA1D can upset a lot of people in this tournament. I don't think anyone was expecting that, to be honest. And Raid really is proving the doubters wrong. And finally, Veil versus Raccoon. Raccoon, they would like to beat Veil in this one. This is a very important match, and if they couldn't beat Veil, pretty much their fate is sealed. But you never know. And here it is. Well, I'll get into the room. There we go. All the rooms are created. Have to scroll up. Here we are. We change into a medium tank. Got the projector there. So because the schedule is pretty tight tonight, so the games are going to happen quite quickly. But we're still seeing whether other people have joined and so on. I mean, Dinos have already arrived, and APA will arrive very quickly. I would say, I don't think anyone would want to arrive later, because there are 3 games of best of 7 tonight, and I don't think anyone would want to end tonight very late. That being said, though, we 3 best of 7 games were done before in Blitz International Cup. That wasn't under a flexible schedule though, and they could wear people off as well. That seems and APA has arrived as well. We could start as early, very early though. With now APA now arriving as well. Dinos. No, you. Carax. Let's see. And let's see, we can start very early tonight. At the moment, I have no idea about Avery. He hasn't put his stream up yet. No stream link whatsoever. But I suppose he's going to be here very quickly. Well, let's hope he's going to be streaming tonight. Yeah, at the moment, Rolling, Fujit, and I have started streaming. Heavy saying Charney. You mean the etude composer, the piano etude composer? That's Charney, not Charney. Yeah, it was a different one. I think he is also a Polish composer, so I mean that pretty much says something about I don't know. Could be a little bit of an overgeneralization, but Oasis Pop still waiting for one more person from Dinos, and we could start as early as like 5 minutes before 8, and that would be really good indeed. Who is Hakan? Dinos. Not sure if. Yep. We'll have to check about the eligibility of that That Certainly changed that route. Okay, that was Max Verstappen, so so don't worry, that is Max Verstappen. It's not an ineligible user player. Meanwhile, APA, Bus is also here. We can start very soon. Let's change into the training room right now. Both these teams have arrived with 7 players at least, so anything can happen very soon. We are waiting for both teams to get ready, and we will be seeing the lineup for both teams. Nope. Hello, Capsule. Hello, Stinch. So, can we pray that Avery is here? Gosh. Is his stream not up yet? Well, I have so many people already. Getting a little bit crowded though. So very interesting. Where is Ari? Plugi saying he is going to use Pigula strategies. I have no idea about the Pigula strategy. I haven't played under his command before, so I have no idea what the strategy is. But you can assume it's just some strategies. APA have some changes with the lineup. Yeah, Hakan is Max Verstappen, yes it is. So both teams are eligible. They have eligible players. Yep, yeah. So yeah. Everyone's fine. I forgot I did actually say that myself, the IGN change. Maybe that's his real name. Or maybe it's not. No, I never know. But Max Verstappen is also known as Core JJ previously, so if you were with him in the same clan, you probably know already. A bit worrying. Avery's not here. If he's not here, then maybe. So I think both teams are ready, so we're going to be in very soon. Put me in. There we go. And I'm just going to. Right. It's a criminal. Saying, huh? So Dinos is going to be starting off with some spotting over around C. Ploogie Voogie is in a really aggressive position, but he might be in trouble as well. He might be trapped by those double IS4s. Meanwhile, Macheo is trying to run away. Got shot twice, I suppose, by Ploogie Voogie. He's on the drum reload with that clip, 4 shots in his clip, and that could be really important there. Yennefer takes a hit from Hakan, and you're seeing Dinos already making a big play, an aggressive move over to A. And can I have a... Yeah, I think, yeah. I'll just start without him if he's not showing up. I don't know what's happened to Eric. I hope he is fine. Just hopefully he is going to send us some good news here. With Dino's already making a big push already. This has started really quickly. I think both teams just want to finish the games very quickly. With Realista as the first time down, APA falling apart quite spectacularly. Dinos are looking to kill off KD, and already it's 2 tanks, but now it's 1 tank up for Dinos, and APA struggling to find the tank to go for. And Macheo is very far the back. With Yennefer now dead, Flytex also dead. It's going to be 5 versus 4 with Oxio now a 1-shot as well, killed by a Vanusaur. We're seeing 5 versus 3 right now. Don Vanu is going to be really low, and he's killed by Vanusaur, leaving Hani, the tank that Dinos is going for. But he kills off Kevin Love. That's a very important kill, but would that save themselves from any trouble? I really don't know, but Hani is trying his best to put a good shot into Venusaur. That's really good. Macheo is now dead, and that leaves Hani, or Zani, the last man standing. And I just love to call him Hani just because I just love that sound. Sorry, if it's not Hani, it's Zani, then please tell me. And really, nothing much can be done in this situation apart from really trying to get as many kills and damage as possible. And I think Dinos just was able to kind of capitalize on APA being a little bit of daydreaming at the start. Maybe they haven't got their lineup well consolidated when Dinos were making that push. And I think loads to be desired for APA. I think they can do a lot better than that, to be honest with you. But Dinos, 5 tanks doing more than 2k, always a good sign. And some good focus fire right there. And APA, maybe they haven't warmed up a lot enough, but I think APA could be a force to be reckoned with. Don't underestimate APA at this point. They can do absolutely beautiful stuff, and I forgot to change the overlay as usual. Apologize. But so far it's Dinos 1-0 against APA.
But in this beauty I am mesmerized. I no longer feel the fear. Forget my battles, they are long gone now. I am under the
I also meant to do something like that.
voice that calls me,
And there are some changes for Dinos now. Lightning in for Criminal. And we're on the second game of Oasis Palms. Harney is still here. APA, I don't think they are doing any changes. So both teams are. So APA is going to stick with the same lineup, but the different tanks. Pencil Kai is ready in the FE405. But Dinos, whoa, they love their TVPs obviously, and they are doing double TVPs by Ploogie Voogie and also Ghosty. Triple T125 by Lightning. Venusaur and Heavenlove. Double Kravhagen by Flytix and Harken. We also have APA with triple T125 by Don Vanu, Realista, and also Osseo, Hani, Kramvagen, Macheo, Vickers Light, Yennefer, Mouse, and KD IS4. Oh my god, Stinch doesn't want to put me in. Oh, how dare you! But I'm able to get to stream the stuff. Let's hope Emery's now here. Just going to double check. Yep, he is not live. I hope we. Let's hope Emery it's fine. I don't know what's going on with him, but seems his stream is not up for some odd reason. But let's head up high, shall we? Red team will be Dinos on the north spawn. Blue team will be APA on the south spawn. Please tell me I got the right order, yeah. And Ploogie Voogie already getting the spots in, going in the very aggressive spot, but this time Macheo's not going to take a lot of hit there. And APA obviously top 10. And Macheo is just running away, getting spotted, however, which would send information for Dinos that C can be captured without any trouble at all. But you never know, APA might have tanks over C, but they are not going to do that. In fact, Dinos are doing the same thing once again, but they're doing 5 tank rush over to APA. Oh, the APA, they might get pincered though, but they have 7 tanks that could do absolute wonderful stuff here. Actually, I think Dinos are in trouble. We're seeing Macheo. Let's head down to his perspective. Macheo's looking for the backside of someone else. Clytix is being focused down by APA. APA actually are leading this with Osseo now very low. Yennefer ramming in her mouse with Hani also dead. Osseo is also dead. Hit points are neck and neck, however. The tanks from Dinos, the mediums and lights have already rotated to support the Dinos forces. It's all down to focus fire right now, and so for Dinos, it's doing better with the focus fire. But Cheo's now dead. Harken is also dead with Realista now one shot. He's killed, and for some reason APA wasn't able to capitalize on the number advantage they have originally near the A side, and that was very costly indeed. And they are now focusing on Lightning McQueen, and that would mean Lightning McQueen's now one shot. Don Van is now killed, and KD is looking to kill off Lightning McQueen, and he does. But Yennefer is going to be killed by Dinos very soon. He's killed off by Ghosty, leaving KD the last man standing. I have no idea what has happened to APA, but supposedly APA were on the advantage only to be only to be diminished or cancelled by Dinos instant play with those TVPs and also the T22, and I have to give credit for Dinos for that. So far, Dinos are doing better in terms of the connection, the focus fire, and APA are struggling a little bit on that department. But But in terms of strategies, I think both are on a similar level. I would say like Dinos have much. I won't say like APA has much worse strategies than Dinos, but probably it's just going to be the teamwork, which I think AP needs some polishing heading into the next match, and I hope we're going to see some good matches from both teams in the end. And we're now on Winter Mine Novka, which in my opinion is a much different map than Oasis Palms. It's a lot more enclosed. Not really. It's less open, that's for sure. And it's also flatter and less undulated, so you are going to see some more heavy tanks than the last map. So would that be a good sign? Would that be a good map for APA? We will see. But APA going with some good combination of heavy tanks and just one Vickers light potentially. And Dinos just going very heavy indeed. Double Dinos, double mouse by Plugi Vugi and Vanosaur. We're also seeing a VK90.01P. This is a very popular tank in random matches, but I haven't seen that a lot in the tournaments. Now we are going into the territory where the jack of all trade tanks are on the disadvantage. So the tanks that the people were taking at least have something really good about that tank. And VK90.01P, although has good mobility and armor, but when you compare it to Mouse, that kind of advantage disappears, and also the gun is also not very good. The accuracy is just okay, but the DPM is really low. So if you want some mobility and some gun, maybe you might want to go for ISO instead. But VK90.01P is still a very solid tank. I really like that tank, although I have some hard time making it work at the start. But at the end, brilliant tank. Yennefer respawted with Raccoon in that TVP, getting the spots in. Yennefer trying to do some blind fire, couldn't hit anywhere apart from the terrain, which any living beings living under the soil of Winter Mine Novka would be scared, I would say. Vanosaur is just Iron Fisting into Harney. Oh, Harney might be in trouble though. AP needs that response with double mouse going for the Harney. The APA are a little bit slow reaction wise. No idea why they got A though. But Harney's just really in deep trouble. He needs support. And APA is just their forces a little bit spread. I mean, Dinos are even making a push onto these double T125s. Dinos just need to keep that momentum up. Down the middle, they're outnumbered, however, but that could be. But they also scored a kill as well with Harney. I think the T125s are going to go down very quickly. 3 vs 1. It couldn't go wrong like that. Puli Vugi is now finally dead. And now Raccoon has already come in support, and he just needs to find a good tank to focus. Now he's going for Yennefer. Yennefer, it's her reactive armor has expired, so now she's going to take some normal hits. And Heaven Up's now dead. It's going to be 5 vs 4 with KD. Now a 2-shot, and Flytix trying to get a ram into KD for 41 damage. Yennefer now finally dead. And Flytix also 1-shot, but that was a bounce from Flytix into KD. Light River Queen is looking to kill off KD, and he does, with Macheo going to be surrounded by 3 tanks, and Venusaur is looking for a big ram. 106 damage, including a track. And that will be very important. Macheo, lots of T125s only have 1 repair kit, and Macheo is now dead. Finally, with Osseo now the last man standing. You have to question APA. Their response could come as questionable. Yeah, I have no idea. I have not heard anything about Everyfoot not streaming tonight. Fingers crossed he's fine. Fingers crossed he's not having any trouble in his emergency, under any emergency situation. Let's hope that he's fine in real life, because that is really worrying. With Dinos now 6 tanks doing more than 2k, APA 3 tanks doing more than 2k. And that was a really good game from Dinos. And APA just, they need to start performing, because this is going to be the last game for potentially if they lose to Dinos, and that could become 4-0 potentially. And APA, they are not safe yet in the top 8. They can lose that spot to Raccoon if Raccoon decides to win the games. However, let's hope that Airy is fine. Right, so Winter Marinovka, we're back, the second game of Winter Marinovka, that is, and it's 3-0 for Dinos now. Dinos will be feeling very confident about this, and that would be a very important win for them. If they want to get into top 4, they still have a chance, but APA, Double Mouse, Triple T125, Yennefer the Projectile, and Don Van Nu, also the T125, that's a quadruple T125 it is. Dinos back with the Floogie Boogie in the TVP. He loves his Floogie Boogie, his TVP, I mean. And that, can he get some good spots in onto APA's team going into the corner there, just committing most of the tanks, but I'm not sure about Floogie Boogie here. He might be playing with fire, that he got the tanks spotted, despite APA, you know, those T125 sticking very close to the red line, but they're getting punished for a little bit. Oh, KD getting heavily smacked. Oh, this is not something APA would want to be involved in. And meanwhile, the Double Mouse are going for Heavy Lob. Heavy Lob needs to buy as much time as he could. Meanwhile, 6 tanks onto maybe 3 here. That could bring Dinos a lot of advantage with Flytex now 1 vs 2 against 2 mediums, against a Projecto with realistically now down here. Vanu's looking to put a good shell into Realista with Ghosty. Put a good shell into Macheo. Realista is now a one-shot. He is killed. And we also have Macheo also killed. And it's now going to be 6 vs 5. Don Vanu is now a 2-shot. And Ghosty is looking for a good shell into Don Vanu. And he is killed finally. Yennefer is now a 1-shot. And he's going to be killed by Ghosty very quickly. And Ghosty is looking for the backside of KD. And he kills off KD with Yennefer now still struggling to survive. And she is finally dead. With Harney now going to be the next focus for Dinos. And I would say this game will go to Dinos here. And I feel very sorry for APA here, because APA, their strategy got outspotted by Ploogie Boogie, despite those T125 sticking very close to the red line. But it is what it is. Nothing much can be done on the APA side apart from really trying their best to get that focus fire in, but they never got into the game in this one. And we are seeing Dinos brilliant 7 tanks doing more than 2k. That's phenomenal. We seldom see that on the stream, and this is always better than someone doing 7k damage, obviously, because everyone is important. Everyone contributes to the game equally, and there is no single individual that is not useful at all. And that could also mean that no single tantrum Dinos is isolated. Meanwhile, APA only 2 tanks doing more than 2k, and they need a much better performance heading into the final 2 games. And that's so far really good match from Dinos. 4-0 here, and Yasin Raid 4-0 against HSOP. So the games can start really early for some of the people here. That's really good. At least oh my gosh. So, Raid 4-0 so far, and Dinos 4-0 to APA, putting them on equal points with Aqua, Serenity, and CARNA. We're still waiting for BPS against Aqua. Some kind of blips going on. I have no idea. Okay, do we know whether Avery's now here right now? Oof.
Change the future, you know. That's what you remind me.
I'm here where endless meets the end. Do you see me? I'm hidden here again. Your whispers found its way, calling me to stay. I'm standing at the edge, but something always brings me back. All the voices in my head reminding me of what I have. If I fall tonight, you can bring me back to life. If I fall tonight.
Right, so I think there is something that's not fine. I have to kind of, go away for a little bit. I'll be back very soon. So, okay. So I'll be back very soon. Something is happening behind the scenes.
Okay, are you here? I can't hear you.
Apologize. There was some kind of issues going on with some other games having to be delayed because of because of some issues with someone not loading his getting his ammunition in, and so far this issue is resolved for now, and that might be discussed after that. But we're seeing 2-4-nils for Raid and Dinos. Raccoon vs CARNA is still going to be streamed by Juicy, and Avery is not here, but let's hope that he is fine because he hasn't said anything so far. And finally, Rolling still streaming BPS with Aqua. There we go. So we still have like 15 minutes until the kickoff. So very I think it's very high. There's a very high chance that hello Blue, that the game's going to start really early. I mean, both teams are already in the room. So we are starting off with Faust. It is. Yeah, we're going to wait for a really long time, so for now I'm just going to pop in and out and see the results of our teams. Meanwhile, you know what, maybe I think we might it's actually let's go to Vale's games which are not streamed so far. Here we go. Oh, they're finished. So it's 4-1. It is. Oof. So the game that wasn't streamed, it's going to be 4-1 for Serenity. So for Serenity is closer to qualification, and so for Serenity, Serenity is now in the second place, and Raid very likely is going to qualify. They have 2 games. They have 2 more points than the 5th placing team. I don't know about tiebreaker, but it does look very unlikely that Raid is going to, you know, crash out of top 4 at this point. They are still on single digits in terms of the number of losses, so that's very impressive indeed. So we're still waiting on the matches of Raccoon vs CARNA and BPS vs AQVA, where there was some problem at that in that match. But there are probably going to be quite some matches starting at 8:45, I would say. So at the moment, let's just change see other results. So Raccoon vs CARNA. Raccoon vs CARNA so far. Where's my scare? So far 3-2 for CARNA at the moment. Raccoon are really trying their best. We also have BPS versus AQVA, which it's 2-2 for them. So at the moment, still have 7 more minutes to go. So I mean, we have quite a lot of time still left here. So what I'm going to do now is let me just breathe once again. What is going to happening tonight? Dinos have already played against APA, where Dinos won 4-0 against APA, and I think APA needs to warm up. And against Raid, this can be a very important match for them. VE1L losing to Serenity 1-4. They are still in the top 8. But they're still not entirely safe yet. But their hopes in the top 4 is pretty much over, I would say. Oof. It looks like HSOP is forfeiting the remaining matches. Well, that is a pretty big twist there. Right, so Serenity 4, I finally got the... Okay, so because of the forfeit, everyone was supposed to stream CARNA vs HSOP, so that isn't a big problem. And AQVA against HSOP, that won't be streamed either, so that means CARNA will have 4 extra points, and also AQVA 4 extra points. That will put them to 5 points, potentially 6 if they won their games. So have informed Fujit to follow APA for the Serenity instead. Right, so both teams are gradually coming into the room. That's always a good thing. And going back very quickly, APA versus RA1D, although it says it's going to start at 9 in Central European Summer Time, both teams have already finished their games earlier, so we're going to start this game 15 minutes earlier, obviously. That was going to be good, so that both teams can, end the day earlier. And here is the lineup for both teams. APA is still going with this lineup, obviously, and RA1D has some new players such as Blue, which was originally from Lost Control or CARNA, but they also have most of the original RA1D players like Blaster Sig, Messi, Jungle here. Naro, OG, JP as well. OG, Naro, and Tamon was always in the RA1D. I think later on, I think starting from the end from late 2020. And Yanni only joined after leaving Loki, if I remember correctly, at the end of the winter season. So RA1D has been very impressive. They're so far leading in the leaderboard with 6 points. So if we look at Supreme, has already got the results. It's 4-2 for CARNA, leaving BPS the only team against AQVA, the only fixture that is still playing at the moment. That will put CARNA closer to qualification, and we know both AQVA and CARNA have already gained 1 point. Has already gained 1 point, so that means RA1D, CARNA, and AQVA will be on 6. RA1D and CARNA will be on 6 points. AQVA on 5 points, and that means SNTY still with 5 points as well. Dinos will not be in the top 4, and there's still a chance for both teams. And we're still waiting for AQVA's result. And if they won against VPS, that will put them to 6 points. SNTY will be the only team left that will be with 5 points, and Dinos 1 point behind. And BPS would still be on 3 points. They don't win against AQVA. Okay. We're going to start very soon. Okay, we're waiting for both teams to ready up. Will take some time. So just waiting for the AP to ready up, but there is so much happening behind the scenes. I apologize if the stream was a little bit low, if the stream was low in quality, but apparently Velvet's in reality that game wasn't streamed because there is some extenuating circumstances there. Oof. Unfortunately, someone has some problem with the game. Dom Vanu is switched out. Oh, Hani's back. There we go. Both teams are now ready, I think. We will see the lineups very soon. And I will also be changing and stuff behind the scenes. So if you can also bear with me for a moment, that would be really nice indeed. There it is, that. Games will start. I'm going to change this screen, and then I would change also the logos. So I think APA was on the left side this time, which is the case, and Raid is on the blue team. So we're here. We're starting this one earlier, and AP is ready, and both AP and Raid are ready. So this is going to start earlier than usual, and that is because we have 3 games tightly packed into one single day. And I lost the in-game with you, so what? Fortunately, it's not supremacy. Well, noob. I think Stitch is a noob here. Oh man. Right, so both teams know the lineup, so don't change their lineups. Noob, Oh my goodness me. What have you done? I think Stage loves his encounter too much. What is going on as well? No idea what's going on. Raid is still playing. Okay, all of them are. It's all of them leaving. Yeah, I think the spawn is wrong, so I think we have to kind of, you know, leave it. The raid seems not to be leaving here. No idea what's going on, but seems raid is not forfeiting. It's not. It's still playing. AP has everyone now. Still not leaving. I have no idea what's going on. They're going to leave now. And they're still moving. I have no idea what's going on. Gosh. But they're still moving here, and I'm just going to leave. Apparently raid's still here. All of them are still in battle. No idea what's going on, but AP has everyone left. Yeah, change spawn, change. Great. We are having off to a good start. Good. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me, stage, what have you done? Wrong spawn, and finally, after some kind of, you know, hiccups. Nice. So now C has been captured, and D is also captured by raid. I'm sorry we're losing some bit of information, but Sick has already taken a hit here. The confusion is going to wear away very quickly, and now A is going to be captured by raid as well. So that means APA Yennefer has taken some hits, which is not good indeed, and A is also getting captured by raid. So the hit points are with no, hit points are with APA, but caps are with raid right now. So all raid needs to do is to hold as long as they could, and they need to chip away the hit points of APA. While APA, they need to find the respawns. They need to find the weakness in raid's lineup here. And looking at that, it will be hard to tackle because raid are so closely bunched up with one another, but they are also somewhat a distance away. But APA could potentially wrap around forces with Osseo, would be very important in that position. I would go down to his perspective here, and you're seeing Oh, AP already can make a move. Messi is now getting, is now trying to run away. But I think APA is looking for a big push. But did that push work for APA? It didn't seem to work. Raid is now making a counter push, and now APA has lost the hit point put advantage. With now Realista now a one shot with Ray. OG is also very, very low. And now we'll see Realista and both OG are now dead. And meanwhile, it's just chaos all around, descending into anarchy. And the focus 5 from APA, they need to get the focus, but so does Raid here. They're looking for Harney. Instead, Raid is up in hit points and cap points as well. And with JP now dead, it's going to be 5 versus 5 right now. And hit points are still with Raid, but the guns are equal squares. With Jungle, 1 versus 1 against Osseo. Tarax now dead. Pam is going for Blue. Blue is now one shot, and he kills off Blue, which is important indeed. And Raid still not over. It's still not winning this yet. The guns are still equal. But Katie's looking for Narrow to focus on Narrow. Good 80 shell into Narrow. Raid to sleepwalk into defeat if they couldn't kill off tanks quickly enough. And APA still with 4 guns. This is going to be really, really crucial right here. And KD is looking to tee up with Pam on Narrow, but Sick is there to save the day for Raid. Meanwhile, Osseo is still brawling against a JP. No, Sick, I don't know, forgot that. With Narrow now dead, Sick is looking to kill off KD, and that was an important kill actually. But Pam is going to have more DPM right now with Yennefer. 1 versus 1 against Messi and Raid. They don't have the hit points now. And Sick is looking to reload his shell, but Ray still has time. They still have the caps though. Yennefer is looking for that, and Osseo has Osseo won his 1 versus 1 battle right there. And Pam takes a hit from Sick, and Messi's looking for. He's still very busy with Yennefer at the moment. And Pam is still brawling against Sick. That was a really good shot from Messi. Yennefer might be using this opportunity to rush Messi, and they have to be really careful though. Sick. Osseo is rotating now. Let's go into his perspective. Pam also dead. Now Sick is freed up, and that can be very important for Raid indeed. But Messi might be killed. And Raid is on 900 cap points. APA, are they still able to win this one? This is really, really close. But Messi, that was a big miss onto Yennefer. Oh no, oh no. Yennefer, he also kills off Messi, but is APA able to win it with caps? 900 still, but that was a good reset shell onto Osseo. And 911 for Raid. Raid, 876 hit points left only for Sick. This is tantalizingly close, but Yennefer is still one shot. He is definitely going for D here, but is she quick enough? No idea. But Sick with Osseo, I don't know if their idea is to go for D, but Osseo is going down. He is trying to bang on a bounce from Sick, but Yennefer is going to put a good shell into Sick. And Osseo is killed, handing Raid that win. Both teams played this one really well, but it was APA winning this in the end. Oh gosh. Yeah, you're definitely not good at this. Yes, Ben Wilfer, yes it is. And APA with 4 times doing more than 2k. Raid also 4 times doing more than 2k. And 4 kills for Sick, and that was a very, very good start. For both teams, actually, I think that was a much better performance from APA compared to Dinos. Dinos was a little bit of unreactive, but this one was brilliant play from APA. Played their hearts out in making it really, really close, but there can only be one winner, and it was Raid. That play with Narrow and also Django, I think, was simply magnificent, and I can't say more than that. And Raid just simply in that at that moment better than APA, despite APA tried their absolute best in bringing it close, but we can only have one winner right here. And it is Raid leading 1-0, and I think BPS was CARNA. Still playing, isn't it, or not? Oh my god, what's going on with my room mods tonight? Yeah, try restarting your game. Macheo stage is trolling, but it is going to be Macheo in Honey in the middle. Macheo. Macheo is in, but I'm not a room mod, so I can't put anyone in. I'm going to unready myself first before they can begin. Oh my god, stage 5. Oh my god, what is going on with you tonight? There we go. Brilliant. He's back, and second game, APA. They need to keep that performance up, and they will pose a very hard, mount a very hard challenge with Raid, and we can very well see some very close games indeed. The last one was so close. The APA this time on the right side, south side, and they are not leaving the room. So Raid blue team have Sue in on that mountain though. Spotted young Jungle is spotted, so he's going to get some shots in. Nope, both Realista and Jungle. Oh, not getting Realista's shots, but Jungle not. Probably shot by blue. Macheo getting a hesitating. He got tracked. That's why he got reset. Oh, got a good shell from Naro, but Naro received a shell as well. So in terms of trading, both teams have traded equally, and both teams are still at the same situation at the start, or albeit with lower damage, lower hit points. I have no idea what I'm saying, but OG is going into the corner. Tarox in the corner. There's some issues with Discord now. They are communicating on voice chat for some reason. The Duo for Real is here to moderate the matches, so APA are now very close, very bunched up over on A, with the Raid still waiting for a push. I think they are ready for APA to make a move. And with Sek now on the other side, if he decides to go for D, that could elicit a response from APA to push through. And I don't think Sek would want to go for D, and that will give information for APA. This is the situation where you do not want to cap a base. The reason being you're going to give away your position. But Sek is spotted. How did he get spotted over that side? All he needs to do now is to come and support, because APA might be looking for a push. I think now Naru is in loads of trouble. APA are controlling the tempo of this, but they are making a push onto Yennefer potentially, and APA needs to make a push, make a move right now before Yennefer. Yennefer needs to move down, but I'm not sure she could survive moving downwards. She needs support at her back, but it seems APA is a little bit slow. But they are leading in terms of hit points, so that was a big bounce from Realista onto Nauro. Let's head down to Realista right now. He is looking for Nauro, but Macheo is instead. The first tank down. Ray is back in terms of hit points, and Nauro is now one shot, and we are seeing ammo rack on Tarox is now dead. And KD is looking to tee up with Realista over on Nauru, but Nauru is killed by Pam. And OG dropping reactive armor can be very crucial in this situation. And Jennifer and Realista are both dead. It's now 3 versus 6. Raid are coming out on top in this situation, and we are seeing Osseo dropping reactive armor, getting shut down very quickly. Jungle now dead. APA are losing this actually for some odd reason. I have no idea. But it seems they have started reworld, control the temple reworld in the mid stages, but I think Raid, I think the focus fire is what separates both teams apart in the end. And Katie's now down to 1 shot, killed by Messi, leaving Pam the last man standing. Despite dropping the reactive armor, it doesn't help a lot for him. And he's now down to 1 shot, and Blue is looking to kill off Pam. And it is the case, meaning... Oh, so I'm told Aqua won 4-3. So we're now on to Normandy APA. That wasn't as good as the previous match. They will need to get. I mean, they had a good idea there, but maybe the focus fire was what separates both Raid and APA apart. Apparently, Raid was much better in focus fire than before, and that is really good. And now Raid is leading 2 games, and Aqua 0. 4-3 for Aqua, so that means BPS with 3 points, and they are really close to getting, not getting the direct qualification into the top 4. Now it is going to be so far CARNA. I haven't changed it. The overlay, but doesn't matter in this way. Red team APA North spawn, blue team Raid South spawn. So Oscar saying affirmative with APA North spawn. Macheo is going to be in the Vegas, like getting some crucial spots up, or he is going for B capture directly. No, he's going for spots. Spotted up OG, spotted up blue, and some other tanks, probably from other tanks. C is going to be captured by Raid quickly, but APA is going to follow quickly soon after on D. Osseo didn't get hit by Jungle, but he got hit by Sick instead. Let's head down to 6 perspective. He's spotted, but he's also quite weak in terms of armor, so he doesn't want to risk any unnecessary hits. And I kind of lost control of my helicopter. It didn't crash, so that's good. Raid with blue also now spotted. So far, it's a little bit of down there, but Raid with the cap points. APA, all they need to do is to get back the caps or kill tanks, chip away hit points. They don't have a hit point pool advantage, so they just need only like 2 to 3 shots in order to put it back, and that would be very important indeed. A is also getting captured by Raid. That will give more pressure for AP to make an action as soon as possible. So it is going to be Pam going to lead that rush. Stopped in midway, it almost blocked KD. But Pam is just going straight through. They're ignoring C totally. They're just going for a straight push for Pam. It's a focus for AP potentially. That's a very that's a push that is very well countered by Raid so far. AP dropping a lot of hit points, doing that move, making that move now. Raid is leading by more than 3k hit point advantage, and APA, they need to kill off Sig as soon as possible, but they also have very low T110E5 as well. This is looking very grim for APA at the moment. Sig is also dead, and 4 tanks against 4 right here against 6 potentially. Realista is now killed by blue, with KD also quite low. Pam is now 1 shot, and OG. Oh dear. Jungle is now really low, killed by KD. Pam is now killed by JP. It's now going to be 5 versus 5. Jennifer is also killed. KD is now very low. And Terax still very healthy. Raid's just well prepared for this match, and they just know that there is some push going on. Say, and APA simply don't say they have obtained enough information to solicit that push, and now it's a very convincing victory for Raid. They need to get back to the standard where they were in the first game. That was very, very good standard from APA, but this was just could be done better. I know they're under pressure, they need to make a move quickly, but Raid simply they know how to defend the cap lead, and nothing much can be done. Maybe if APA spread out a little bit, that could have caught Raid some of the tanks out of position. But they are just rushing in the same lane, and it's very easy for Raid to kind of pincer them all. And you can see APA losing a lot of hit points with those T125s. In fact, all three of them have done the least damage, so lots to be decided for APA. Let's hope AP is going to do much better in the next game, but it's a second game of Normandy and Raid. 5 tags no more than 2k. It's match point for Raid right now. So Raid is going with double Crown Bargain, double T125, a Leopard 1 and an AMX-50B. On the other hand, APA, triple Crown Bargain, double Progetto, a 50B and an E5. So APA, what do they have in mind here with Raid? They don't have pressure right now. I mean, they are pretty much through. 7 points so far, and we also have 7 points right now. So if they win this one, they are officially qualified to tomorrow to the final stage. And Messi is getting shot. Double projector from APA. They are working together. They could pose a very good surprise. Let's follow Yennefer for now, and follow the surprise to be delivered by Yennefer. Yeah, young Jungle might be under some sort of trouble. Messi split up Yennefer. Ray will need a response for that, but they cannot stop the projecto. They have made that. They made that move. They cannot stop right now, and all APA needs to do is to start closing in. But on the other hand, KD is holding there. APA is very, very spread out at the moment. They don't have the hit point pool lead, and Raid they probably need to make a move very quickly. Osseo and Yennefer working in the double projecto, and hit points are still with Raid, but that could change really quickly if Osseo looking for a shot onto Messi right here. And he's killed. The first tank down. APA are still not leading hit points, and double projecto, they still need that. They still need to kill, and Pam kills off Sick, and that means APA are 5 guns up, and that can be very, very important. But Chill diving into the beach because he's low, and that is a really good move indeed. But Blue is looking for Macheo, but he's isolated. He needs support from the team. This is not good news for Raid. APA are getting control. KD is killed by OG. On the other hand, Blue is looking for Macheo. Can he land his last shell into Blue? No, into Macheo. It's going to be Jungle doing that, but Blue puts a shot into the corpse, which isn't the idea from Raid right there. Osseo stayed in a projecto. That can be very important. And for finally, APA is leading in terms of hit points. Jungle dropping the reactive armor, and AP is looking to shut down Jungle. He is isolated though. A is now getting captured by APA, and Yennefer is now really, really low. OG is looking to kill off Yennefer, but that was some brutal track shell onto OG. He has repaired his tracks. He is looking for Yennefer, and he kills off Yennefer, which is an important kill. But Yennefer lands a shell into OG. Jungle is now dead. It's 3 for 2. This is still really, really close to call. But APA has the guns. But Raid has the terrain. Who is going to win this? We never know. And Raid, I have no idea. They're looking to kill off Tanox. That's a good move potentially because Storm value is down there and APA might be in trouble. But Naro is now one shot. Pam needs to land that shell. And Naro needs to go back. But Pam kills off Naro. That was very important. JP is the last man standing and APA will be getting this one. Getting it, putting it into 3-1 now. JP's now one shot. Would that be the start of an unlikely comeback from APA? We always want to see some interesting stuff going on. But here it is. Double projector, that strategy worked in the end, although the execution wasn't the most perfect. That they got the idea across, and Raid wasn't able to consolidate quickly enough to deal with the double projectiles. And I think the 2 kills on Raid was very important for APA, enough for them to make use of their effective DPM to their utmost advantage. And Raid, they do not want to sleepwalk into a loss right here. But APA, it seems the heavy maps are their fort. Is that kind of the right pronunciation? Because I know it's not called Forte in this situation. Forte is dynamics in music, but if we are talking about fort in terms of English, in terms of the strong point, the meaning of strong point, then it's pronounced as fort. So APA heavy setup, heavy maps could be their fort. And Raid also taking full heavies potentially with Messi. He might take a gorilla. We might see boost. No, he's going to take a nice one instead. Raid very close to qualifying directly into the upper bracket first round. But it is going to be quadruple ice balls, a Crown Bargain Mountain in T110E5, APA E100 FE215B, triple ice balls and double Crown Bargains. So here we go. Double check. Right scoreline. Check. Here we go. APA going mostly to B with Raid, also going into both A and B. This can descend into pandemonium very quickly. With Pam, let's head down to Pam's perspective right now. Yes, the deal for you. Thank you for saying that. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I forgot to put the link for the donations, and also yeah, I think I would do it later on. But Tarox receives a hit. Here, ooh, good HE share from Sek. But with triple ice falls, looking for those ice walls right there, and Tarox is getting hit. Oh dear, oh the Yennefer is very far the back. Is she going to let a big shell into Naro? Yes, that was a big shell into Naro. He would be regretting about that. And Raid losing quality hit points with Django. APA are controlling the tempo, but they don't have the hit point advantage. 3 versus 3 here. All the action will be happening over this side. No, 3 versus 4 it is. Oh dear, they're struggling. APA are struggling in this one. They need to make a move on the other side because it's 3 versus 3 potentially, but Katie's now dead. They are falling apart over this side. They need to make a move on the other side, but Cheo's still farther back. I have no idea why he's so far back, because Ray just know which tanks to focus now. Aussie is now a one-shot. Oh, but Roji's now killed. That was an important kill there, but the Aussie is now killed. The hit was still in favor of Raid, and AP needs to do absolute fantastic job in order to bring it back. But this is looking increasingly unlikely now, and focus fire is still a bit bad, with Macheo going for blue instead of Messi. But Macheo is looking for... Oh, he can't even put a shot into Messi now. 3 for 6. This is still close, but APA are looking less and less likely to win this one now. JP now very low, now one shot. APA, can they still pull it out of the bag? JP's now killed by Pam, and I think this is starting to look really good for the AP, but is that too little too late though? Pam is going to be killed by Jungle, and leaving 2 tanks versus 4. Jennifer is going to be focused for Raid. Good share into Sake, but I don't think that's going to be helpful as well, with Don Value looking for Sake, and Jennifer killing off Naro in the end. And Don Value is the last man standing, meaning Raid, with this result, they would go directly into the finals, into the upper bracket first round, and a huge congratulations to Raid for this. And APA, I think they will be settling for a top 8 position in the end, but that was better performance for the APA, but not enough to win against Raid. They have 3 tanks to more than 3k, but Raid 5 tanks to more than 2k. But I think the winning move is that Raid mobilized their tanks into dealing with the triple IS4s in the corner. I think that would made a lot of difference, and I think loads of questions will be on Material, whether he should have come in to support those IS4s, because Raid just know which tanks to focus on in that situation. And APA, only 1 more game to go, and Raid will be very happy about the performance. And here we go, and it's going to be 4-1 for Raid. And finally, I'll be on Raccoon versus VE1L in the end. Right, so finally we'll be with Stinch very shortly. Once again. So meanwhile, other rooms. For some reason it's BPS was I don't know why. It's 2-2 for them. Serenity for Dinos 2-2, and Supreme. His room, Juicy's room. 3-1 so far for VE1L, and finally AQVA versus Raccoon. So far 3-1 for AQVA, and maybe we'll see war results very soon. Oh. There we go. Finally, it's Raccoon versus Veil. Both of them haven't finished yet, so I think both APA and Raid will have a break. Yeah, for some odd reason. Don't worry. Oh, Val, finished. I think it's. Oh, this is going to be important. In fact, we will be waiting on Raccoon as well. Yeah, it's a bug. 4-1 for Vale, winning against BPS. Oh, that was very important win for Vale. Really huge congratulations to Vale. I think that will secure the spot in the top 8 before Raccoon. That looks increasingly unlikely for them. Because if Raccoon lost to AQVA, they are out officially. Because even if Raccoon won against Vale, they will be tied 2 points alongside APA. But according to tiebreaker, Raccoon will not go through based on the fact that they lost to APA before. So we're just waiting for SNTY versus Dinos and AQVA versus Raccoon. Oh, we have more results coming through. And AQVA 4-1 against Raccoon, which will condemn Raccoon to join HSOP alongside out of top in the direct elimination. They are eliminated from the tournament, sadly. And finally, Serenity against Dinos will be the last match we are looking to see very soon. So far, last checked, they are on 2-2, so could change both ways. For Raccoon, now here, I think the games will start very quickly. We are beginning with Desert Sands. So far, only one tiebreaker match, but Serenity versus Dinos, that could happen very late. Serenity versus Dinos, 0-0. No, still waiting. But we know AQVA has won 4-0 against HSOP because HSOP forfeited. So that means AQVA will join Raid in qualifying to the upper bracket first round, and AQVA will be in the second place after Raid has beaten AQVA in the back in I think the first day. I think it was 4-2 for Raid. Meters for life. Okay, so Raccoon are going to be ready very soon, but I think with the results against them, they lost to Aqua. Yes, Barney is eligible. Barney is Barney is previously known as Star, so he's eligible. Just waiting for one more player from Raccoon and then we start. Oh, someone left the room. And Serenity versus Dinos. If Serenity won against Dinos, Serenity are going to advance to the top 4. I mean, CARNA has already advanced to top 4 as well, unless Dinos won. That will be a different story though. It's all whether Dinos can win against Serenity or not. Would you enjoy that last game? So we're still waiting for last person from Raccoon to show up. Well, we're still missing someone from Raccoon. Here we go. We got everyone now.
Somewhere in the middle of home, that's where you can find me. We can change the future, you know. That's what you remind me.
I'm here where endless meets the end. Do you see me? I'm here.
Right. So, Vale's not ready.
Your whispers found its way, calling me to stay. I'm standing up,
Blitz versus CARNA should happen soon.
something always brings me back. All the voices in my head, reminding me of what I have. If I fall tonight, you can bring me back to life. If I fall tonight, you can be my saving light.
There we go. We know the lineups, and I think the game should start very soon, which means Raccoon versus Vale. That is. Before I continue, I just need to get the right order. No, I didn't forget. 3 minute delay, remember. Sorry if I missed anything. Wrong turn has gone down the middle and spotted up both Take and also Great Naker. That being said, Rackham's just going for full-on push. The Vale might be a little bit slow instead. Take is really low. And wrong turn is now getting tracked. That was an important track shot there. And with Take now dead, all wrong turn takes a big beating. And initial hit point put advantage by more than 1k was, reduced, nullified. On the other hand, Vale, 2 versus 2 against these two T22. Whoever's getting on top of that will have a lot of advantage. In fact, with wrong Hydro now going to be under some sort of trouble. Meanwhile, Vale, well, let's head down to wrong Hydro's perspective against 2 T22s. Because the action's happening around this side with Shapey. Oh, that was an important bounce right there. Wrong turn instead. But Elysium's looking to kill wrong Hydro, but it's not a bounce. Oh, that could have been costly for the double T20s right there. But these T110D5s and also Eric is holding on diligently. So Raccoon have 4 tanks, but Vale has more guns. So the advantage is with Veil, despite not with the hip input advantage, but B is going to be captured by Veil soon. And that can be very important. They are applying cap pressure onto Raccoon right now. Apparently Raccoon with that kind of strategy didn't work all the time. And you can't do the same strat all the time. So, I mean, a lot of clients have really worked their way to stop Raccoon from making an Iron Fisting over the B side. And I think the guns are on Don Master. He also drops the reactive armor here. Lauro is now very, very low. Don Master... HE shell from Eric into Don Master, and he is killed by Shapey's looking for Patron Crew. It's now very low. It's the focus for Veil right now, and he's going to be no more, and leaving Wrong Child, the last man standing, the Great Naker. Oh, receives a bounce. Wrong Child is not going to be receiving a bounce. Hello Vengeance here, and here we go. First game goes to Veil. No. Where is my bear? You don't have a bear. No, sorry. Good damage from Veil. A good reaction from Veil. I was very concerned at the start. They're losing a tank very quickly with that push for Raccoon, but once again, I think that push in the middle is just getting a little bit of a cliche. Just everyone knows what's going on. It's becoming a lot more predictable now, so we can't do something like that again. So I think Raccoon needs to change something up in this game. And with Veil just looking to, you know, practice their focus fire, Raccoon, I don't know what they're going to do right now, but seems we still don't have results for AQVA vs Dinos yet. It apparently has gone into tiebreaker. And now Raccoon is ready with double mouse, quadruple T125s, and wrong Heinstro in the T22. Veil's going for double 2TBs, triple IS4, and double E100. And we are on to the second game of Descent. It is going to be 4-3 to Serenity. Oh, that is going to be important. We'll seal everything right now. That was a very good performance from Dinos so far tonight. Against Serenity, they were very, very close, and they won against APA very convincingly. So I can only hope that Dinos is going to perform really well in the last chance tournament with Heinstro, looking to get some spots up. Kyle or Eric spots it there. Is he going to let a big shell into? No, I don't think he has shots onto Heinstro, but C is now going to be captured by triple IS4s. You don't see that often, but this is a sight to behold, I would say. What is Eric firing? He's firing prematurely. Not something that he would be very proud of. He's going to ignore B, and he's going straight into the mouse. Is Veil trying to focus the mouse? That could be a Pandora's box to open for Veil, but they're going to rush the mouse. Meanwhile, Lauro is going to able to hold here for long enough, though. Hipwoods are with Veil, however, but they have the 50 Bs. What is Ego Cheeky doing? Yeah, he needs to tee up with Elysium. His support Lauro now is now dead. Bounced onto Ron Positive. And I mean, look at Raccoon, very aggressive over to the double 50Bs, and he seems running away. He's ditching Cheeky because he's bad. No, just joking. But but poor Cheeky, poor old Cheeky, he's going to be killed by Rackham's forces. Dormas is now dead. The IS, though, Patrol Crew is going to go down very quickly, and Tatake, no, it's going to be Eric killing off Patrol Crew. It's now going to be 5 versus 5. Hit points are neck and neck. So Veil's strategy with rushing the mouses didn't work very well for them, but they have, but they still are close in this one. Raccoon is still not winning this one, but they have potentially better DPM with quadruple T125s and the T22. Meanwhile, Veil has triple ice force, an E100 and a 50B, and DPM can be quite low on Veil's side, so Veil needs to absolutely isolate Rackham's forces. Good shot into Heinz stroke, good snapshot from Tatake. Tracked, ooh, I think wrong child, oh, let's get rammed by Shapey. The focus is on Hydro though. Heinz-tro, I think he left it way too late to run away, and he's shutting down that medium tank for Veil. It's going to be for Rackham. I mean, Rackham losing that medium tank is going to be very crucial indeed. And Veil now up by more than 2k hit points, and this is going to be really important for Veil. They're looking to kill off Barney, and both Wrongchild and Barney are dead, meaning it's going to be 2 versus 5 with Tatake taking a hit. Oh, Rackham really didn't calculate this one well. Heinz-tro, losing Heinz-tro is a big loss. You do not want to brawl the frontal armor of heavy tanks in any situation at all. Dormas is dropping the reactive armor, he's going for B, but he's not going to go for B. And Wrong Positive is now dead, meaning it's going to be 2-0 for Veil so far. And it's going to be 4 tanks doing more than 2k for Rackham. Veil, 4 tanks doing more than 3k. And then ACM also doing more than 2k. And this, now we're going to Wintermire Northca. And really, I think Veil, although the first 2 days are quite lackluster, but they have really recuperated really well. And now it's going to be crucial for Veil. They could go and finish this tournament with 5 points, and that could put them in the 5th position, in a really good solid position to, you know, in the last chance tournament, and that is what they need right now. So it's going to be Raccoon versus Veil. Ooh, some sprawl with BPS joining the room. So no password for Cougar's room, so Dinos versus BPS. It is. So Raccoon with 3 tanks in T125. Patron Crew and Vicky's Lights are wrong mouse. Wrong child in the mouse alongside wrong turn. And wrong Heinz-tro in the T22. Veil going with double crab wagon, a mouse, a T125, a Vicky's Light, a T22, and Tatake in the IS4. I have to switch to overlays, I apologize. But so far it's 2-0 for Veil, and on the other hand, Raid vs CARNA. That match should be going on as well. Let's have a pie, shall we? Raccoon, Red Team North Spawn, with Veil Blue Team South Spawn. If the game's finished very quickly, then I think we will get you over to both rolling and perhaps perhaps footage stream as well. But Patrol Crew really getting the spots up, really important spots there, and Vale. Actually, Vale has done really well in terms of chipping away hit points of Raccoon, and Raccoon, despite that spot from Patrol Crew, didn't really hand them a lot of advantage, however. And with Vale securing that corner, that is really important indeed, but they are potentially outnumbered. The Patrol Crew trying to run away, but takes a really big hit here, and I think all the actions going on in this area, in this corner, team with 1085s of Vale needs to survive as long as they could. Both of them had dropped the reactive armor, that will buy them a lot of time for the other side to make a move. However, I'm not sure if they're able to survive, but on the other hand, Vale has already responded. Heinstro is killed, and Naka has escaped, meaning Vale is able to regroup with double mouse there, looking for shots onto the corner side. And I think Vale needs to get their guns into the fight so that they won't get shot by the double mouse. And they are really crowding into the corner right now. Barney is going to die very quickly, and it is the case with Wrong Positive almost. That turret is sitting above Wrong Positive, but it's not going to be the case with Wrong Positive now down to 1,000 damage. Doll Master on the Namarak, and he's a one-shot pretty much. Positives now down, leaving 3 tanks for Raccoon alive. Doll Master looking to kill off Shapey, but no, it's Shapey. It's wrong. It's at least a killing of Doll Master. Shapey is killed as well. It's 2 versus 5, and really nothing much can be done for Raccoon. And wrong turn is going to be the focus for Vale. And here we are. Wrong turn is now a 2 shots. Good shot from Ray Naked to the wrong turn, and DDS is looking to put a good shot into wrong turn. Oh, DD, what have you done there? I think he just bounced slide armor of a mouse. The wrong shot is now killed by the Great Naked, but even if there is a bounce there on the side armor of the mouse, still Vale 3-0 right now. And that is putting Vale very close to winning this fixture, and Raccoon needs to win 4 games on the run. And we are now on to the second map of Water Minoka. I think we have results as well. 4-3 officially confirmed. That was really good job there from Dinos. I think Dinos, yeah, Serenity also. They are the king of tiebreakers. Is Raccoon going for Death Star, you know, to finish the game on high? We will see, but Vale is doing some substitutions. Oh, Dollmaster going in the STB1. Vale looking for 5th place finish. This will be very good for Vale right here. And here we go, both teams are ready. We are now on to the final game potentially on for this fixture. And here we go, Rackham going with triple T125s, 3 mediums or lights, and a mouse. With Vale, no mediums, but a Vickers light. So Vale will be leading by more than 1k of hit points there. With Rackham, with Patrol Crew in that Vickers light, going to get the spots up, but he's going to spot up nothing because none of the Vale's forces are going there. Apart from the 225s, he would be able to get the spots up very soon. Patrol Crew is just going very aggressive right now. And T125, they're doing the APA strat right here. Patrol Crew is unable to get the spots up, but he has to play it really carefully. He might get into a very dangerous territory. I think he overcommitted right now. Great Naka is now looking for Patrol Crew, but look at Rackham looking for the head of Great Naka. He's going to pull back because he can't really shut down Patrol Crew anymore. Shapey's going to get B, but he can't go for B because Rackham, they don't have forces to look at Shapey trying to go away. Their attention is not even there, so they are going to focus wrong turn the mouse, but no, I don't think they are going to do that. But really, Patron Cruz losing a lot of hit points in that Vicus Light. Way too many. In fact, he needs to run away. And he can't because he got taken out by Tatake. And that was a good first kill from Elysium. Good ram into Ron Chai. And Ron Chai would be like, oh, what have I done to solicit that ram? Tatake is now dead. It's still really close to call. Veil, very close in hit points. And you don't know who's going to come out on top. Shapey, briefly looked at Dawn Master, but he's not going for that. Elysium's now dead with Ron Chai. He is going to go down very quickly. He's still really close to call with Veil. 5 tanks. Great Naked just got eviscerated. The focus from REK3M is just phenomenal. That hands REK3M 1,000 hit points advantage, and that can be very crucial for REK3M right now. Eric is going to go down really quickly. Dawn Master's now dead. 5 versus 4 it is. And this looks like to be a REK3M game this time. And they're looking for... Eric's looking for Barney. And that is going to be the case, with Positive now a one-shot, Child also one-shot, Lauro is dead, Eric's dead, 4th to Shapey, can he carry the team? And DDS cannot bounce onto the side armor of Ronson anyhow. And I mean, let's go down to DDS, maybe, or maybe not. And because Shapey's now dead, DDS is going to run away. Trooper says GG. Really good job from Veil. I think I'm very surprised and impressed about Veil's gameplay so far. But this one is not as good. In fact, and with REK3M now almost 800 cap points of cap points now. DDS is trying to run around in circles. He's trying to isolate Hydra and shut him down. He's now one shot. Who is going to Hydra is going to get his shell more quickly. He's going to kill DDS with that shell, meaning it's going to be 3-1 for Veil. So Veil this time not as good with REK3M. I think that kind of aggression actually helped. And Veil, I think maybe the focus fire was a little bit off. But here we go. Vineyards it is. No, I don't think there are 5 players remaining in Veil. Not from what I observed. Yeah, all EU it is. I mean, Elysium, Lauro, I mean, I know all of them are on the EU server, but none of them from DNA. I don't know why you're accusing them for that. If so Vineyards so far 3-1 for Veil, and they're still not done yet. REK3M can still pull out a surprise. I think it's going to be a last breath for REK3M right here before they bow out of this tournament gracefully. With REK3M quadruple T125s, double IS4 and double T22 and an IS4 it is. Veil going with double 50Bs, double Crown Varg, double T125 and a 1-2-1. Interesting choice with that 1-2-1. Good DPM. Accuracy can be a tough nut to crack because if you have this tank unnamed, it's really large of a reticle, but it aims really quickly, and when you wait for that to shrink, that reticle to shrink, it can become very accurate. So it's kind of a niche tank, could work really well under the right hands. So we'll see if DDS is going to do that thing. But luckily, he's not going to be seeing any mouse in both the lineups, so good. Here we go. Raccoon on the south side with blue team VE1L on the north side. So wrong positive is spotted. Going to get some spots over. Take is spotted. Double 50Bs. Looking to do some spawn baiting strategy with Raccoon. Not getting B at all. I think if Rackham's going to see the 50Bs will be mobilized to shut them down. But now A's captured, VE1L has to hit the cap lead. And Rackham, are they consolidating their forces into rushing Lauro though? Lauro receives a double tap, and so does, but Eric also receives a shot. Actually, VE1L is bleeding a little bit. Oh, but Barney also bleeds a lot. The 50Bs are there to support Eric and Lauro. But I think Great Naker is going for that Dawn Master. Let's head down to his perspective. He's doing a 2 versus 1. Meanwhile, Eric's holding right there, and Hydro is there already. And Dawn Master is trying to run away, but he's going to show the backside. So I mean, ignore that for a moment. Eric is hiding behind this rock. He is really low, however, with Lauro now dead. Heinz Tro is going to be shut down by Eagle Cheeky and also DD. And if we head back up, it's going to be 2 versus 2 on this side, and the focus is on Ron Child right now. And VE1L is leading in hit points by only more than 1k. Originally more than 2k with Eagle Cheeky now dead. Dawn Master now also dead. DDS is isolated, and the guns are in favor of Raccoon right now by 2 guns. And that could be very big problem for VE1L right now, because they need the kills. They are now down hit points for the first time, and Great Naker is... oh, I don't know what's going to go. It's going to shut down Barney. He does shut down Barney. He's going to connect with VE1L's team on Chongkru or potentially Wrong Child, but he needs to drop reactive armor. He's looking for Wrong Turn instead. No, he's looking for Chongkru instead. That's a good shot there. And I think VE1L, do they still have a chance? They are down by more than 1k hit points. Great Naker is also dead. Elysium's looking for Wrong Child, and Tatake. It's going to go down very quickly with Elysium killing off Ron Child. Pachong Crew is killed by Tatake. 2 versus 2 it is. But with Raccoon with a lot more hit points, this is going to be an uphill battle for VE1L right now. That could bring it to 2-3 for Raccoon. And Raccoon could potentially do a comeback. Actually, Elysium, it's crashing into that turret. It's going to crash into another turret. Not the thing you want to see with Elysium. So Elysium is going to put that shot into wrong positive, and it's going to be the game for Raccoon. Really good idea to put the pressure onto A, but VE1L simply, I think, maybe some disconnect happening. But I think Raccoon is better. They have outplayed VE1L in terms of focus fire and also their idea. Here we go. Here we go. Raccoon 5 tanks doing more than 2k. VE1L 3 tanks doing more than 2k. And finally, still match points in VE1L, but Raccoon are going for a comeback potentially. 2-3 it stands so far. Oof. Oh, good lord. Avery is fine, but he had a bad day and he fell asleep, so At least he's safe, which is good. I thought he is in deep trouble, but here we are. Raccoon, double Crown Vargans, an IS4, double T22, and a 140, and an IS4 potentially taken by wrong turn. Veil. Oh, they do not want to make it. I mean, they are pretty much in the top 8. So, double. No, it's going to be quadruple T125, isn't it? No, it's quadruple T125. No, double T22, triple T22, and quadruple T125. This is an interesting strat by both teams, and I'm not sure. With Raccoon taking the mouse finally, DDS will be very, very scared about that. Here we go. Raccoon. On the north side, red team, blue team, Veil, south spawn. And it's going to be Heinstro in that T22. And here we go. They're going to get A with B now captured by Veil. And Raccoon this time will have the cap lead. Potentially C can be captured by triple T22s, but I mean, they might be ignoring that entirely, but they will meet a mouse at the start. That could go really south for Veil, so they do not want to do that. But they stopped. Good idea. But Veil is bleeding, and they are they are down by more than 1k. So all they need to do, they want to get C because they can't push forward. So, and they have spotted as well. So the only thing they could do, that was a very big miss from wrong turn, meaning C will be captured by Veil. They can rotate it away. Dawn Master, however, is an isolated tank, so Veil might be looking to rush Dawn Master with a double Crown Bargains there. But I mean, the T22s, you do not want to stay there. You're going to receive the respawns from Raccoon right now. Oh, Ronchild receiving a big hit here. I might be wrong about this, but Veil, the triple T22 might be working in unison. And Veil has already made a push on the other side. They have more tanks right here, and that could be very important. The T22s are rotating backwards with now Barney now dead. This is a really good move from Veil, and Veil needs to make sure the T22s can stay safe and out of this quagmire as soon as possible. Linking up with the other Veil tanks here, they want to shut down Patron Crew, and I think the Raidmaker will be caught in the running, and Patron Crew will be killed by. Oh, that was a bounce from Lauro here. DD is quite low as well. Patron Crew is now dead, with Dawn Master now going to be the focus for Veil. DDS, oh, good shot from Heinstro into the Eagle Cheeky. Lauro kills off Dawn Master. It's 4 versus 5 actually, but the hit points are very, very close. And Wrong Positive is going to receive some hit, but DDS is getting blocked by Lauro. Good shot into Wrong Positive either way. Heinstro going into the T125s, but he's going for A instead. Elysium, he's going to shut down Elysium, I would say. Elysium, oh, bounced onto Heinstro. Heinstro kills off Elysium. That was an important kill. But Raccoon got 3 caps, so it's going to be really, really tight right now. They need to kill all tanks, but do they have time? The cap points are going to take very quickly in the favor of Raccoon right now. And Lauro is a one-shot as well. And if Lauro dies, that could spell the end of Veil right here. And Lauro kills off Ronchild. That is important, but Ronchild kills off Lauro at the same time. And with 3 caps now, Veil lost the game in the end. Despite Wrong Positive killed by Veil's forces, Eric is also killed. And Raccoon is bringing it to 3-3. And Veil, good idea, but they just simply... But they weren't quick enough in killing those tanks on the other side. Meanwhile, they abandoned all the caps, which means they lost the cap points as well. Have Veil actually retained some of the caps, or maybe, you know, get some of the caps back, that could have been a totally different story. And that was just a period victory for Raccoon. And it's going to be 3-3 right now. And we are now on to Mayan Ruins. Oh, this is interesting stuff. Raid versus CARNA, I assume, is still playing. Maybe on a tiebreaker as well. Here we go. Raccoon is ready in double mouse, double T110E5, double IS4, and a thickness line. Veil is going with triple IS4, double 50B potentially, and a T110E5 and the Eagle G in the mouse. That could be another comeback after losing 0-3. Now it's a tiebreaker. Veil do not want to throw this away. And Raccoon are ready. They are ready to take on Veil, despite they are already out because they have lost to APA. And we are seeing Raccoon, red team south spawn, Veil blue team north spawn. Veil is still deciding where to go, but already wrong positive. Might be getting the spots already, but look at that. Good cap into C, and great Naker is in that position. I think the pressure is mounting onto Veil, and Raccoon double mouse could really work if the double mouse were able to pressure Veil. Could work really well, but Eagle G, he might be out of position. Oh dear, oh dear. Bad feelings about this. Double check. Sorry, haven't changed the overlay. It is. Here we go. The right overlay it is with Heinz throw now in the middle. Not a lot of action that is going on, but we see double mouse for Veil as well. C is going to be captured by Veil, so it's actually Veil making that pressure. Eric is going to get C. That will pile pressure on the Raccoon. They do not have the hit point pool lead and also the count lead, and they are now making a push onto the mouse. I think this is what Veil wants to see. They want the Raccoon's forces to rush onto the mouse. But they have to act quickly because Eagle Cheeky can only survive for that long. And Eric, the Veil's force needs to make a push onto Heinstro. Now that Eagle Cheeky is buying time, they are not doing anything right now. Heinstro needs to be shut down very quickly. Eagle Cheeky is now finally dead. Veil is down by one gun, and Heinstro is now the focus for Veil, and they need to kill off Heinstro, and he is killed. Lauro is going to buy time for Veil, but the hit points are still neck and neck. Wrong turn is going to be a focus for Veil, I would say, but it's still really close. Of course, 6 vs 6. Lauro now dead. Oh, this is going to be really tight, but Raccoon seems to be coming on top, but Wrong turn is killed by Eric. Wrong child is going to be the next tank for the focus for Veil. But I mean, there are still really healthy tanks from Veil on that side, and I think Veil is going to pull it back right now. Tatake, DDS is now dead in that 50B. The focus is now on Barney. Barney doesn't have the reactive armor. That could be really bad, but that track shot is really important because now they can land a big HE shell into Barney, and now Vale once again with the hit point pool advantage. Barney's now dead. Take is looking for Dawn Master. Some really brilliant focus fire from Vale. Vale has to hit the cap points, potentially hit points as well. They want to go for wrong positive. This is the tank they want to go for. Naked is a little bit low, but Eric is also a little bit low as well. But Mouse is very healthy. Good shot into wrong positive. Max throw from Elysium, and he's looking for Dawn Master. So Naked is looking to keep wrong positive busy, and I think REK3M is now in some big trouble here. A good job from Vale. I think the positioning from Vale is much better. The Great Naked is trying to shut down wrong positive here. Big HE shell into the backside. That is the kill they need. And Vale, now I think this is a decisive moment there. Dawn Master's killed, leaving Pochon Crew the last man standing. And once again, REK3M losing on a tiebreaker. It's a really heartbreaking loss right there for REK3M. It's just Vale, the focus fire is just absolutely wonderful, and I have to congratulate Vale for this one. Brilliant win, and that focus fire is probably some of the best focus fire I've seen for a really long time, and well done to Vale. They have 3 tanks doing more than 4k. I mean, Eric and Great Naked, 6 kills in total. At least he also very important at 50B, despite killing none of the tanks, but more than 4k of damage. REK3M tried their absolute best in winning this. Patron Crew doing more than 5k in that mouse. It is what it is though. REK3M will not be getting that win in the end. It is going to be 3-4 loss for REK3M, meaning Vale will be advancing to the next stage in the 5th place at most. So well done to Vale, and congratulations to Vale. And this marks the end of the group stage matches, and we're still looking for results for other teams. Let's look at other games, shall we? Okay, so far Dinos is leading BPS. And Raid versus CARNA. It's a tiebreaker. It's a tiebreaker. Raid and CARNA on a tiebreaker. And finally, it's going to be APA versus Serenity. Which apparently has finished. We don't know the scoreline. So I think the only streamers I think we should I think both of them will have results very soon, unless we are seeing some comeback from. Here we go. Serenity 4-1 against APA. It is. So it's my bad. So I think resets will be coming in for Dinos versus BPS. very soon. Raid versus CARNA. We'll see. Nice. It is really nice. I actually enjoyed that game. GG to Vale. I think that was really good job from Vale, I must say. Raccoon will be bowing out of this tournament with 1 point, despite they could have earned 2 points, but even then, despite the deduction, they will still be out of the tournament because they lost to APA. APA will be settling for the 8th place with BPS in the 7th place, potentially, and Dinos. The tiebreaker I don't know about. Dinos versus Vale. Dinos. Gosh, Dinos versus Vale. Dinos lost to Vale 3-4. So if Dinos won, it's going to be Vale in the 5th place. I mean, anyway, Dino is going to be in the Vale is going to be in the 5th place anyway. So congratulations to Vale. And meanwhile, AQVA, Serenity, and Raid are equal with 7 points. CARNA, we're still waiting for that. Potentially, Raid can go into 8 points if Raid won that game in the end. So it's Dinos 4-1 against BPS. Oh, BPS, something's not right. But it's going to be Dinos not in the 5th place. This is wrong because Vale won against Dinos 4-3. So it's going to be Dinos versus BPS once again, and APA versus Vale in the first round, the last chance tournament. And we will see about the top 4 though. And we're just waiting for the result. I think it's finished. So 4-3 to Raid it is. So well done to Raid. Top of the leaderboard with 8 points. Didn't see that coming, but very promising indeed. That means Raid are surely going to be facing CARNA once again in the upper bracket first round. And it will be despite whichever way it is, it's going to be AQVA versus Serenity, so the tiebreaker wouldn't matter anyway. But it's going to be Vale versus APA, Dinos versus BPS, and that will conclude the stream for tonight. I'm going to say thank you all for watching, and really happy that things worked out in the end. So I must say thank you all for your fervent support for tonight's stream. It's a D-Day here. It's just, I think all the teams are now very, very tired, and tomorrow will be a break for all the teams. So all the games will happen once again on the 31st. In the last chance tournament, 4 teams will be Dinos, Vale, Dinos, BPS, and APA. Until then, it has been me, Wildwood's Helper, and I will be looking forward to see you once again. Probably won't be doing the streams because we have so many streamers here. So kind of I will give the opportunity to other people to get some streaming, and here we go. Really well done to all the teams in the group stage. Some really close games indeed, but I have to say I have to give my commiserations to HSOP and also Raccoon. Now out of the tournament, but Raccoon is going to bow out with a lot of honor, and I think they should be very proud of their result so far. So well done to all teams, and Raid finishing the tournament with 8 points. They only lost to Serenity, if I remember correctly. Yep, they only lost to Serenity 3-4, but they won the rest of the games. So they also have the lowest number of losses with only 13 of them. Aqua only 16, next lowest, and CARNA 18, Serenity 21. So I mean they are king of tiebreakers actually. In fact, with now Dinos above below Veil, this is wrong, so we're going to update that later. But it is going to be final as follows. So thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all very soon, 2 days after, and thank you very much for watching. Have a nice evening.